All right. What is going on, everybody? It's Project Storm, and today is GFN Thursday. I mean GFN Wednesday, and with that comes RTX Blackwell. If you don't know what Blackwell is, especially RTX Blackwell, you might want to look that up. I don't have time to break it down today, but there will be future streams, you all. I'm so excited. I'm already smiling from ear to ear. I really won't have the right words to say to explain what I'm about to see right now and hopefully what I'm about to show. I don't know, guys. I'm not a shy person, but today it's all about the gameplay because I just can't explain what I'm about to experience or what you're about to see right now, right? But today is one of GeForce Now's biggest days in the history of the cloud gaming service, y'all. As RTX Blackwell comes, that means RTX 5080 power is available in the cloud or is rolling out in the cloud. Let me say that right now, right? And let me just show you all this before we get deep into it. Right now on nvidia.com, all right, you see it right here. It's beautiful. Your games powered by the cloud. Play with GeForce RTX performance anywhere. Now streaming with NVIDIA Blackwell RTX servers. Rolling out right now. All right. And what do they mean by rolling out right now? Because it's not going to be available everywhere. So if you live in Montreal, for example, Portland, Phoenix, Dallas, Ashburn, and VA, Atlanta, it's not going to be there quite yet. But you know how GFN does it. They roll it out and you will get it and everybody will be happy. But in the meantime, if you live in, say, Ashburn and you are thinking about jumping into the RTX 5080 servers or whatever, and you have an ultimate membership, then go ahead and select Newark, right? That might get you in. It might get you playing on a service or whatever. But I can't guarantee anything, all right? What I'm going to be showing you all today, is everything running at 5K, 120 FPS. You know I like to push things to the max. I have an 82-inch Samsung 8K display. And when I tell you all it's beautiful, you have to take my word for it. It's absolutely phenomenal. And I'm glad I got this TV because it upscales everything from 720p. And it tries to do its best job of converting that to or upscaling to 8K. So if you hear me in here and I'm talking about, damn, this looks great. Oh man, it looks fantastic. Oh, I can't even explain what I'm seeing right now. If you hear me saying things like that, just know that's an understatement. Now, there's a chance that anything can go wrong. We're talking about streaming at high bit rates right now. I'm going to start out with like 65. Let me see if I can show you all this because I'm going to be all over the place. I have limited time. My wife had to teach a class today and I was so pissed off. I'm like, right now on Blackwell Day, you're going to do this to me right now. And I didn't want to interrupt her class or her streaming experience or whatever with her students. And y'all know the story, man. I'm trying to be respectful, right? But let me tell you something. I'm Project Storm, and I'm known to break things down and break things if I can. But what am I doing right now? This right here is the GeForce Now desktop app. All right, I told you I'm going to be excited, man. Everybody who knows me, you already know I'm not going to be able to get through this video without saying this is crazy 100 times, right? Desktop PC app right here. This is what you do the first time you get GFN and you download the app because this is the best way to play your games. You come here and you follow these steps right here. You have games, gallery, but you don't have any screenshots just yet. You will, but you don't have any right now, so we can skip that for now, right? We're going to go into the settings, though. You do want to do that. Shout out to GeForce Now, you all, for giving us special access, early access to this fantastic cloud gaming experience that you're about to behold, right? Right here, it's a whole lot I could explain, man, but there's so many people out here that's breaking these videos down and everything, and I will too. But again, I have limited time. It's a work day, work night, or whatever. I have to go to work in the morning, but I have to show off what GeForce Now has cooked up for us. All right. I'm gonna go through connections real quick to show you all that I've connected to all of these accounts: Ubisoft, Battle.net, Epic Games, Steam, Xbox. And you can go ahead and resync these after you connect or whatever. Anytime you buy a new game, you want to resync so it can give you an accurate number of games that you've added to the library, right? Um, Gameplay, boom. This is where you can test your network. As you all can see, my nearest server is New Jersey. And thankfully, New Jersey is ready to go with RTX 5080. So if I wanted to, and I recommend this, always hit test network so you know exactly what your network is doing, what's going on, because you want everything firing on all cylinders in order to get the best experience possible. Now's the time to check my microphone to see if I'm actually coming through. I think I am. So right here, latency measured at 7 milliseconds. That's pretty phenomenal. I'm jealous of some people that get like 3 and 4. They do exist. And all of these settings right here is greater than, less than, real self-explanatory. So my packet loss is looking good right now. All right, I'm all set to stream. Now, max bit rate, we're gonna go ahead and jack this up to 100 because that's what I like to do. You don't have to do that. You can go to auto. When you come in here, it's automatically gonna choose the best bit rate for you. Guys, don't come out here if you only have like 5 megabits per second down and up or whatever the case is. Nobody should have speeds that low in 2025, I hope, though. But if you don't have the right speeds or if you don't have the most stable connection, you might run into some issues. I have a gigabit fiber up and download, 1 gigabit, right? Both ways. And I still might have issues. It all depends on how many people are streaming in your house, factors like that, all right? As you see right here, resolution is at 5K, 120 FPS. I don't know who knew that was coming, but I didn't. I didn't know that was coming. I was right here, and I was happy and content at 4K 120. But anyway, we're gonna skip through some of the dialogue, y'all. You know I can get carried away. Again, my excitement is crazy right now, but I want to show you all some games. We'll talk about all this stuff later. I'll leave something for you all to play around with when you do get your hands on GeForce Now Ultimate, all right? Now, right here, it's time. We're going to jump into game number 1, and I will start with Hell Is Us. Don't know a whole lot about the game, but I know that it looks phenomenal. It's RTX 5080 ready. And right here, as you can see, we have different categories like my favorites. These are all the games that I've favorited, that I've added. And then I have games that I are in my library right here. All of these games right here can be set to 5K. So you're getting a spoiler right now of some of the games that I've already, well, not all, but these games up here that I will be testing, you can set the resolution to 5K, 120 FPS. Now, you may see RTX 4080 at times in the video, but I'm telling you all right now, if you can set the settings to 5K 120 and you have the right display, you're going to smile from ear to ear like I'm doing right now, right? So you move on down, then you have the newly added GeForce RTX 5080 Ready section right here. Games like Chronos, The New Dawn, Hell Is Us. Shout out to GeForce Now and the developers for giving us keys for this game right here. I'm not gonna spoil anything for you all. I'm just gonna let you see it, and even though you're not gonna see it at 5K or upscale the way I will or anything like that, you will see what the performance is like, and it should look good to you. All right. So all of these games I'm gonna try to breeze through, give you all an idea of what they look like, and then we'll get more in depth because I'm still finding games that I can set to 5K 120, y'all. With all that said, we're gonna jump right into the first game, and that's Hell Is Us. All right, let me take this time to do an audio check one more time, because something will go wrong on Blackwell Day. All right, let's see. Seems like everything is good with the microphone. All right, here we go. We're in, as you can see. I have the game on Steam, have access to it on Steam. We're going to hit this play button right here. And we're going to jump into this game. I've only put 15 minutes into it just to test that RTX 5080 was actually working. And it should be. So, guys, I can tell you that I've been on GeForce Now for years now. I was here well before RTX 3080 hit. And I wasn't expecting NVIDIA to do that. And then they came out a year later with RTX 4080 with that upgrade. And then I was like, okay, no way they're going to come back with like a 50 series upgrade in a year. And they didn't. But I always knew that they would come back with RTX 50 series upgrades for GeForce Now. I knew that was going to happen. I just didn't know when, right? So right here, we're going to hit Control plus N, as in Nancy. Hit those keys at the same time, and it brings it up. You can see GeForce RTX 5080. We're ready to go. No shenanigans, no sugarcoating anything, no pulling wool over your eyes or anything like that, y'all. If you look down where it says Steam, let me see if I can point right here. Well, I really can't point. All right. So if you look in this section right near my mouse, you see Stream. Resolution 5120 by 2880. That is 5K. All right. If I wanted to, I can enable HDR in games that support HDR. The codec is 8.265, 10-bit. All right. And that's now the interesting part is that I was able to enable chroma subsampling, and you see that set to YUV 444. All right. What that did was make everything look ridiculous. Black levels, everything, like the text on the screen, everything was enhanced, and I was just I'm blown away, y'all. So with that said, we're gonna move this out of the way by hitting Control and N again. And if you guys have any questions, man, I'm gonna be moving fast on this video right here. I just want to put something out today because I had to be a part of the celebration. I mean, I love GeForce Now. I love the team over at GeForce Now. NVIDIA's been doing big things, y'all. Who doesn't love NVIDIA? Even if you hate on NVIDIA, you have to love what you're seeing right now. So, settings. We're going to go to what matters the most, and that's video. All right. We're going to keep it at borderless right now. I could go full screen, I believe, if I wanted to, but I'm not going to touch anything. Ultra, as you all can see. I like to try to jack everything up. Even if it doesn't run at above 60 FPS, I will max games out to show you all, because some of you are crazy like me, and you will max games out until you realize that you are not hitting over 70 and 80 frames per second, and then you go in and you tweak things to your liking, right? That's how we all like to do it. Right here, stars of the show, DLSS, or Deep Learning Super Sampling. All right. DLSS super resolution. I love when games explain what it is, so I don't have to. Right now, we're going to keep it on balanced. DLSS frame generation. I don't know how people don't like frame generation or have a problem with it and call it fake frames or whatever. You know what I mean? I just don't care. What I'm saying to people is, I'm a fan of it. I think we need it in today's games. I'm always going to have it enabled. All right. Unless I decide, well, that, I might test it, turn it off sometime. Like when Vec comes in the house, or Ron Slusher or whatever, I might turn it. If the boys are like, man, turn it off, Storm, turn it off, man. See what the raw performance is like. I might do that. But for right now, 4X, because I've been waiting for that. And you can only get it with RTX Blackwell 50 series, all right? So, here we go. Hell is Us. Don't know what it's really about. I just know I've been waiting for the game. You can see that I've only spent 5 minutes total time in it. We're going to start a new game, and we're going to celebrate RTX Blackwell the righteous way. RTX Blackwell in the cloud, y'all. Can't even believe I'm saying that right now, man. On September 10th, 2025, we're talking about RTX Blackwell not GTX. Shout out to GTX. I have a GTX 1660. I have a 960. I had a GTX 260. Man. But we're talking RTX right now, y'all. We strongly recommend playing it with tutorials activated for your first playthrough. Yes, let's go ahead and do that right now because we're not going to play too long. We're going to hop into about maybe 10 to 15, maybe even 20 games tonight just to show you all some of your favorite IPs, some of your games that you've heard of, that you thought about buying. We're going to show you a plethora of various games as quickly as I can, y'all. I can't say I won't get stuck on a few of these titles, man, because they're going to be beautiful on this 8K display. Now, Bet, that's my brother right there, competition. We do this thing big. Bet's like, man, Storm, I might have to get this. I'm going to go ahead and get this 5K monitor, man. I'm going to go out here and get this 5K monitor. I'm like, Bet, man, don't talk about it, man. Go ahead and do that, man. Next thing you know, Bet's out here talking 5K, upgraded his internet speeds to 2 gigs on your boy or whatever, man, showing off, right? I had 1 gig up and down. Vet went out and got 2 gigs. So in his area, they had 2 gigs. As soon as it's available in my area, I will be stepping my gigs up. Now, Bet, you already know who it is, man. It's definitely your brother Project Storm. Ron Slusher said 50-80 time. Ron, you know what it is. Shout out to Stadia, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of us came from Google Stadia. We believe in the cloud. Shout out to I'm going to say it right now, man. Cloud gaming is important gaming. All right? Shout out to all cloud gaming services that paved the way for this right here. Because this right here is the creme de la creme. This right here is what you call maximum overdrive. This is the peak, the plateau.
It's still experimental.
GeForce Now, RTX 5080, baby. Let's go. Shout out to Corey, man. Alyssa, Stephanie, Andrew, Kendra. Man, shout out to everybody on that GeForce Now team that made this possible.
The yellow brick road.
Here we go.
Well, apparently, needs more time. While it's going through your system, curious about something.
Console gamers really don't have a clue. They don't until they get their hands on it.
Why did you do it?
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and skip through this right here so I don't ruin it for you all, because I will be talking. Can I skip it? Let's see. Now,
I think
you can use mouse and keyboard and controller if you're new to GeForce Now. You don't know anything about it. As you see right there, I seamlessly switched from mouse and keyboard or keyboard and mouse to this Xbox Series Elite 2. I think I said that right. I had to have these controllers with the paddles underneath, man, because I like to hold a sprint button. I like my sprint to be a paddle on the left side of my controller underneath, and then I jump with the paddle on the right side of the controller. So I'm always gonna have to have me a pro-like controller. But look at this right here, y'all. 5K, 120 FPS stream. If you look at that left box up in the top left corner, that is the FPS in game. The middle box is the FPS that's coming via the stream from GeForce Now, right? And then that right side, far right, those numbers are the ping or the latency or whatever that I'm getting from my nearest server. Y'all, when I tell you that the most beautiful thing out of all the beautiful things about this right here is the fact that the controller latency, I used to complain about it all the time. I don't know what they did, but they drastically reduced the latency, the controller latency, or input latency, or whatever you want to call it, man. This right here to be running at 5K, all right? And I know it may not look like much on your screen, especially if you're on your phone or, you know, if your device is 720p or 1080p or whatever the case is. But when I tell you that everything pops off the screen, and this is right here is kind of like a dreary area in the game. But I'm just going to run through real quick. Let me go back in the settings to make sure everything is right. Okay. Everything's at ultra. Okay, cool. And you're in 4x frame gen, and you're seeing the performance up top, so we don't have to really discuss that. And this is not even with the stream max to 100 megabits per second. So if it looks a little bit soft to your eyes, I can always improve that. But I just wanted to play it safe and keep it at 65 megabits per second right now. Let's gather this. Boom. So the game already looks intriguing, man. It's definitely a game that I want to sink some hours into, but I probably won't in the near future because there's so many games like Borderlands 4 and Battlefield 6 and all of these games that's going to be available on GeForce Now RTX Blackwell, by the way. I can't sit here and promise that I'm going to complete any of these games in the near future. But what I can do from week to week is show you all the water physics right here and how this thing is running at 5K, in the cloud. You can't find it on any other service. So don't get nervous. GeForce Now is taking over the damn world. I said it. Taking over the world, man. So if you're on your consoles, you know, that's cool. I have an Xbox Series X, man. Shout out Xbox. I love them. Microsoft, they do their thing. Sony, PS5 Pro is out here. And it's doing big things, but is PS5 Pro doing this? I don't know, y'all. I don't have one. But somebody let me know. Is PS5 Pro doing this right here? I don't see any stuttering on my screen right now, and I may not even have Cloud G-Sync enabled. It could be. I could check it if I really wanted to, but I'll do that after the stream because we're about to switch to the next game anyway, and that's gonna be Black Myth Wukong. All right, so let's do that by hitting Alt and F4. Boom. Easily quit out of your games, and then we'll come back to this brilliant masterpiece a little bit later. Shout out to the developers. Shout out to GeForce Now again for allowing us to get access to that game. And I don't even know what else to say, man. So right here, let's talk about it. If you like a game, you test it out, hit that favorite. This heart right here. You can favorite your game, unfavorite. I didn't really want to unfavorite it, but I did just to show you all that you can just favorite it again if you want to. Every game has information right here that's very important, such as single player only, keyboard and mouse support, Game Pass support. There's thousands of things that we can go through. And again, I don't have time. So like if you have a game and you want to try the Xbox Game Pass version of the game, normally you can just go right here and you can change the game store and all that stuff. If you don't have the game, where is never mind, we'll get into that a little bit later. But you can hit the get button and go right to the storefront that you want to purchase the game at or download it. I mean, not like you have to download on GeForce Now, but now you have the option to with install to play. But I'll let Vec get into that one. I don't have time tonight, and I apologize. Now I said Black Myth Wukong. Where are you hiding at? If I want to find the game really quickly, I can just go ahead and type in Blackwell. Get it? Hold on. I was typing on the wrong keyboard. I'm all discombobulated, y'all. All right. I typed it in anyway. Blackwell, y'all. It's RTX Blackwell. Hashtag Blackwell. We love it. Now, Black Myth. There it is right there. If you click to the left or the right of the play button or whatever, away from the play button, then you can get this information. And here's an example. I have the game on Steam. And shout out to the team at GeForce Now and the developers for giving us access to this one as well. Yo, as a proud member, proud GFN ambassador, man, there's nothing like being a part of that community for one. But then there's nothing like being surprised with the fact that you can try certain games, and it's all made possible by the team at GeForce Now and the developers and publishers of those games, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, all right? Now, we will be playing these games anyway, but those are perks that I can brag about right there. Black Myth Wukong, here it is. Hit that play button. Everything should be set to 5K because that's how I'm going to be doing it on this channel right here. Let's get into it. Trampoline is in the building. I haven't seen you in a minute. Oh, wait. Dang. I should have put it on 100 megabits per second for you, Trampoline. Man, I got you, though. I have you in the future. Let me see what you boys are saying right now. Vet had a 3DFX Voodoo card. Hey, man. I had an ATI card back in the day before it was AMD and all that stuff. And then people kept saying, man, NVIDIA is the way to go. And I'm like, nah, man, that's Team Red over here, right? This is a true story. Team Red, man. I'm not doing NVIDIA, man. They're overhyped and everything. And I don't do the Team Green. Y'all know the battles, man. We love it. And all of a sudden, I got my hands on that GTX 260. I threw it in my PC, and I think I played the first Call of Duty or something like that from early 2000s. And I was blown away. And ever since that day, I went and got me a GTX 480. 480 now, not the 4080. 480. And then I had the 1660. I had the 960. Then I got the RTX 3080, I believe, and then I went ahead and got the 4090, and I do have that 4090 in this PC right here, by the way. So I will be doing not comparison videos, but keep it in the family videos because it's all NVIDIA. 4090, RTX, Blackwell, 5080, GeForce Now, highlight videos all in one stream, y'all. Right here, Project Storm, man. Y'all know how I do it. I will be making 8K 60 recordings just to show you all on YouTube what 5K really can look like. Man, there's a whole lot that I have planned, all right? Black Myth Wukong, we're going to hit that Control plus N, and we're going to read a little bit more chat, man. Because what would I be doing if I wasn't hanging out with y'all tonight? Console gamers have no idea, Ron said. Man, and you're right. It's just when they get their hands on this, it's going to be undeniable, man. I've been getting 13 milliseconds ping for the most part, and it looks and runs so damn good, says Vet. Ron said, God damn, might have to step my monitor game up. Trampoline said 5K 120 at 100 megabits per second is ridiculous. It's not enough. You're absolutely right. We need 1,000. We need 1,000 megabits per second, man, in 2025, right? Nah, it's definitely enough for me. Ron said you got to show off that install section feature next. Not in this one right here. You know what I'm saying? Not in this one right here, man. We're gonna do some powerlifting, 5K only tonight. You know what I mean? And then we'll go 4K and then 1440p, 240, and then 1080p, 360, and even 720p. We might even go down to 720p, man. We could do whatever we want over here. Now, as you all can see again, new game, RTX 5080 at the top. Sometimes it might say RTX 4080. That is fine. It's acceptable. It happened when GeForce Now upgraded from the 20 series to the 30. It happened when GeForce Now upgraded from the 30 to the 40 series. And then in a matter of weeks, as more and more territories and servers get the upgrade, then we're going to be looking at all RTX 5080. That's what I believe, because history says so. Now, with all that said, here we go. 5K again. If you look down at the bottom section, 5K, H.265, 10-bit color precision, YUV, chroma subsampling, 444. All right, New Jersey is my server, and everything is right there, y'all. It's not top secret over here, right? So I'm gonna go to these settings right here. This right here is a game that I did sink some hours into, and I absolutely love it. Am I ever gonna finish it? Yes, one day. 5120 by 2880. 8K is 7680 by 4320. 4K is 3840 by 2160. 2K is 2560 by 1440. And we don't go down to 1080p anymore, man. We're done with 1080p, right, fellas? Right? All right. 120 frame cap. There's no need to go over that right now. You're talking about Black Myth Wukong, man. This game is definitely gonna give the 5080 a nice workout until you see this right here. DLSS. Frame generation 4X, man. I'm not turning it down to 3X. I'm not putting it on 2X. Let's go. Full ray tracing on. Everything very high. Cinematic is the highest you can get. Can we run over 60 FPS? We'll find out. Here we go. If you guys have questions, you already know, ask away. If you want to see a certain game, let me know. Movies the way I remember them. Hell of a name. You know what I mean? Says, I'm disappointed that my Samsung TV app isn't updated for 5080. I hear you on that, man, because I know some LG users might be, I know they're going to be happy, especially if they have 5K 120 TVs or whatever. But I get where you're coming from. Vet says fiber is amazing, and it is, man. Says, I think you can hit the Control G button on your keyboard to increase the gain to 100 megabits per second. Vet, let's try it, man. I don't know if is it going to update though. I think I would have to close out the game in order to do it. That's the reason why I didn't. Oh, new features right here. AI video filter, that's new. I put mine on halfway because why not? Denoise, you know, it might clean up the image a little bit more. It's worth a try, right? HUD sharpness filter. Game not supported. All right, cool. But you can also turn that setting on and play around with that if you want. L4S is on. And what that does is, and I'm not even going to act like I'm Andrew over at GeForce Now. But I can say that it is going to help with the stream and the bandwidth and things like that, right? So if you're worried about your data caps and all that stuff, man, you still should worry about it if you have data caps. I don't have it. I don't have caps. Let me see. Okay, max bit rate, jack it all the way up. I don't think it's going to make a difference unless they change things. And right now it looked like they did, but that could be placebo. I don't know, but we're going to leave it on 100 right here for the next game, all right? VRR, variable refresh rate display. I have that. It's on. Everything's buttery smooth. Reflex, have to turn it on in every game. Reflex plus boost is how I like to do it, or reflex enhanced is a must. Any NVIDIA feature, your boy is going to take advantage of it. I'm not going to be one of those people that's like, man, I don't want that on because it does this. And nah, man. 2025, everything enhances your experience, in my opinion. Now, upscale mode, I keep it on AI enhanced. You can also go to standard. You can go to enhanced. And then detail enhancement, I keep it on high. At 5K and 4K, it really doesn't make too much of a difference. More so at 1080p, from what I've noticed, and 1440p, things like that. You might want to turn that on. In-game graphic settings down here is GeForce Now Ultimate is the only way that you can save your settings in game, so you never have to worry about it each time you jump into an instance or whatever. So Ultimate is the way to go, man. And they do have monthly subscriptions. I'm not trying to sell them, but I got to let you all know, in case you don't, that GeForce Now is, I'm not going to tell people what to do with their money and how much money is too much money or whatever, but I think the price is pretty reasonable to jump in for 1 month and test it out, y'all. All right. But remember, though, they are rolling the service out. We're going to go ahead and move around, man, because I can talk too much, and then I I'm acting like I don't have to work tomorrow. So, Black Myth Wukong. Let's go ahead and hit the X button. All right, X. No latency at all. X. Turn the camera. X. Turn the camera back. X. Now you see how I'm stopping the camera right where I want. Tree. All right. Rock. Tree. Rock. Sky. We'll say sky up here, right? Clouds moving in the sky. It's a must, man. I love my clouds moving in the sky, all right? Rock, tree, clouds moving in the sky. This is with a controller. Rock, tree. Nobody else does it like this, man. Let me see back here. Rock back here. Latency, non-existent. All right? If there was latency, I would say rock, and then I'd be way over here somewhere. Damn, man. Like, oh, rock. Oh. Can't line it up properly, right? That's when you know you're looking at somebody who's playing with a lot of latency. Oh, hell no. Don't do that on Blackwell Day. Don't you do that. I wasn't ready for it. Wait, I'm trying to freeze it. My bad. See, I haven't played the game in a while. Immobilize. Hit him. Hit him. Let's go. Hit him. What the hell? I was trying to heavy attack him. All right. Yo, he scared the hell out of me. I can't lie, though. Game is smooth, man. It's beautiful. All right. I have my paddle under the controller. That's my sprint button. It feels so natural, y'all. Now, this dude is probably going to destroy me because I haven't been on the game, but we will use the dragon fire. Oh, wait a minute now. Let's reset. Get out of there. Get out of there. No. Okay. I don't think he wants that smoke. Ah, no pun intended. Here we go. Heavy attack. Got to hit you with one. Yes, sir. He didn't want that. Come on, dude. This is how y'all treat me on RTX Blackwell Day, man. I'm just trying to do a stream. With that said, he just ruined it. We're going to go ahead and jump into the next game, man. But right there, over 100 FPS in game. Love it. Let's move to the next one. Boom. Now, what I've been finding out is that there are games that's definitely RTX 5080 ready, as I showed you all. And they're right here. GeForce RTX 5080 ready. Each of these games, when you jump into it, should say RTX 5080 at the top of the screen when you pull up the overlay. Some of them, like the one I'm about to show you next, and I just found this out today and last night as I was spending hours testing, right? We're going to go to a game like Marvel Midnight Sun, another game that GeForce Now provided for the ambassadors, man. Now, I'm not going to tell you all to come over here and join the team. I'm selfish, man. I want all of this to myself. But at the same time, all jokes aside, man, it's just been a magnificent experience, man. Vet knows what I'm talking about, man. Other people know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna speak on it and just say, man, I'm proud. I'm so fortunate to be, to be a part of the ambassador club. It's a nice set of individuals, man, who are knowledgeable and they play their games and they are all excited when things like this happen, man, like RTX Blackwell upgrades and stuff like that, man. But when we get our hands on these games that we might not be able to buy or we wouldn't have purchased and wouldn't have known how great the IPs are, man, shout out to GeForce Now and the developers and whoever is responsible for us getting our hands on some of these games. Right now, they're not. We do spend money. We do spend our own money now, guys. I don't want you all thinking that everything we get is for free. That is not the case. But I will say this is another game that was provided by the good people at GeForce Now and those responsible at the teams, the development teams and publishers or whatever, right? Guys, Vet said, what is 1080p? Must be that console gaming resolution. Oh, man, he said it. I didn't. GFN Ultimate Annual Subscription upgrades. Upgrade gets you a free copy of Borderlands 4. I did try to show them that at the beginning of the stream. I can try again real quick. Let me go down here. Boom. Let me. Oh, I don't have it pulled up. Dang it. Let's go to. Let's see if we can go to blogs.nvidia.com. And then we can show it right here. Thank you, Vet. Vet always has my back, man. Right here, the biggest cloud gaming upgrade ever. Period. Blackwell to the future, y'all. Now, I think I showed this, but this is the server rollout webpage. I did show it at the beginning of the stream, but I'm going to show it right now in case some of you like to skip forward. The areas that are lit up right now are the areas where you can actually find the RTX 5080 or RTX Blackwell. We're going to call it by its government name. San Jose, LA, Chicago, Newark, or Newark. However you want to say that, right? I say Newark. The bricks, Paris, and Frankfurt, Germany. So right now, we're lucky enough, and this is me right here, we're lucky enough to get our paws on it right now. But all of you, even over in Tokyo, Sofia, Bulgaria, will get your hands on this in the coming weeks. So keep it locked to blogs.nvidia.com or nvidia.com. You can see it right here, y'all. Right here, blogs.nvidia.com. Check it out each and every Thursday because GFN Thursdays go live and they always have something that we can get excited about, all right? So check it out. Borderlands 4, break free with Borderlands 4, it says right here. And it's launching tomorrow. I didn't even realize that, y'all. I can't keep up with the blockbuster games anymore. But for a limited time, like if you sign up for GeForce Now, let me see, I think I have it right here. Hold on. Okay, the title lands in the cloud on Thursday, September 11th. Gamers who upgrade to or purchase a 12-month GeForce Now Ultimate membership between now and Tuesday, September 25th, will get the title for free, available to play as soon as it launches. And believe it, it will have multi-frame gen and DLSS 4, if I'm not mistaken. Unleash chaos across the galaxy with outrageous weapons, irreverent humor, irreverent humor, and a signature co-op action that makes this iconic looter shooter franchise a fan favorite. There it is right there. Shout out to Vet for reminding me again. Marvel Midnight Suns. Let's hit that Control Plus, and you don't even have to play the game. Now right here, come on now. Earlier, I had everything set to 5K and the stream was at 5K. Changing my slider, did it just do something to take away my 5K in the games that are not 5080 ready? Is Project Storm a liar? Let's see. Right here, as you can see, I'm never going to lie to you. 5K, okay? And it did say it earlier. It did say resolution 5K, but right now, I don't know what it's about, but if you could set it in game on my 8K display, it looks like 5K being upscaled to 8K. And I know that sounds crazy. And it is. But it's also beautiful. Frame generation on. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to run around for a little bit in the game, y'all. All right. Like I said, these games are not officially stamped with the RTX 5080 badge, but if you can change, some games don't allow you to change the settings or the resolution to 5K. So I'm just gonna go with it and show you all this. It looks incredible, right? I may need to play around with my the black levels in the NVIDIA app. I'm not sure yet because this upgrade makes the black levels, it makes everything look so much better than it previously did to me. I can't remember how to play this game, I'm not gonna lie, but as you all can see, you know that's 5K levels of performance right there at 77 FPS. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get out of this one. Shout out to the developers that made it. And we're going to move on to the next one, you all. And I will be mixing it up like RTX, official RTX 5080 ready games. And then those that might be secretly waiting in the weeds, or not in the weeds, but y'all know in the vault of GeForce Now goodness. Let's go with Gears of War Reloaded. All right. Another one, I don't think this is down here. Let me see. Gears Reloaded is not officially in the RTX 5080 ready section, but we're going to go ahead and launch it, guys, and jump right in, see what happens. Now, the reason why I'm waiting a little bit is you don't want to come out here and just go Marvel's Midnight Suns. You don't want to launch it and then close it out and then jump right into a game and then say, no, let me close. Oh, no. Go right into another game because they have to shut down at, at the data centers, right? So you had to give them at least, and it's getting quicker and quicker, y'all. I remember we had to wait minutes at one point. Each time you shut a game down, if you wanted to jump into a new one, it would say wait while we're getting the game ready. But I know it's ready right now, so I'm going to hit that play button. All right? So if you ever see right here, it says wait while we, I'm just paraphrasing or whatever, but basically it'll tell you to wait while they close the game correctly or whatever, and then it'll let you jump into your next game. But as you can see, in a matter of like 15, 20 seconds, you might be good to go. I recommend waiting for at least 20 to 30 seconds so that you don't ever run into that problem, because it will lock you out of the games for a longer time than you want. All right, while it waits. And I'm talking about not lock you out where you can't use the servers anymore, but I'm saying you won't be able to launch another game until that game is ready. Now, with that said, movies the way I remember them said, I've been an advocated for GeForce Now, or advocate GeForce Now subscriber for 4 years now. I try every service and nothing comes close. Man, I'm glad you said that, because people have heard me say it thousands of times, and I'm trying to keep my cool. So if it sounds like I'm low energy, I'm doing that on purpose, because I will talk your head off when I get excited, right? But that right there is how I feel. That's how I felt for the last, 4 or 5 years? And, hold on, let me turn this down a little bit. I do have NVIDIA broadcast running as well, so you guys shouldn't be hearing my background noise. If you do, let me know. But that's what it's all about, man. You have your naysayers and your haters out there who's never touched a service before that's going to tell you, the latency and the lag. I've heard back in, 2017 that, cloud gaming is laggy and is never going to work, and you can't play games like Gears and Call of Duty, and Call of Duty will never come to GeForce Now. You won't be able to play games like Overwatch and Fortnite and Apex Legends, and it's just not possible. Cloud gaming sucks. That's what they're going to say, right? Am I wrong? Have you all heard that before? And then you get them out here and they stumble across my channel and they're like, man, this guy's irritating, man. The crap looks good. I can't lie, but I'm not going to tell him that because then I'll sound like I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So, we're always going to face a lot of that, man. But this service right here, man, I don't have to buy. Let me be careful how I say this right now. I don't work at NVIDIA, but I don't want to stop people from upgrading to an actual GPU if they have always been waiting to build a PC, because you can use that same PC. You can have a 5080, like I had a 4090 in the cloud. I had a 3080 in the cloud, but I was on GFN's 3080. Had a 4090 and I was still playing. I played GeForce Now 4080 on that tier more than I played on my 4090. But that only helped my 4090 to just relax and chill until I recently started flexing it out again, like with games like Gray Zone Warfare and all these other games I sunk hours into. So it's all about preference, man. Do what you want to do. As long as you're having fun and you're gaming, that's all that matters. All right. Haters are going to hate. That's their job, man. Without haters, we wouldn't be greater. So, main menu. We're going to go down to settings right now and show you all that it should be on 5K. And it's not. It's not. It's not. I think I broke it, y'all, when I messed with the slider. When I messed with the when I changed the megabits per second. I think that did something, because I'm telling you, I wrote it down on my paper right here. Gears, reloaded, 5K resolution. Now, if I restarted the stream, if I restarted GeForce Now, whatever, it might just change all that, but it doesn't matter, y'all, because this is just a test stream. We're testing things out. But I can assure you all that I was running this game earlier at 5K, and it looked fantastic. But it looks good anyway. But for right now, we're going to move to the next game, see what happens. And this is how I like to do it, man. Live and on the fly, raw and direct. That's how you're going to get it over here each and every time. Wuchang. Why not? All right, let's see. Now, I only waited like 10, 15 seconds. Let's see. Wrapping up your previous session. And this is why I'm trying to tell you all, I'm not going to lead you astray. It's going to kick in a matter of moments. All right, it's going to start loading probably in the next 10 seconds, right? But had I waited for 5 more seconds, I wouldn't be looking at this message right now. This is what I'm talking about. But it's not a problem. You don't want to go, see what I'm saying? You don't want to go and keep launching titles, y'all. Remember, these games are being shut down at the data centers. You are using a powerful instance or rig in the cloud or in the data center. We have access to petaflops. If y'all know what teraflops are, you know what I mean? You get 1,000 teraflops, and that's a petaflop. We have access to petaflops of power at the data centers, right? I mean, we only have access to about 60-something teraflops. I think, 62, 63? But the whole data center, petaflops. So we're tapping into petaflops of power is how I like to look at it. Vet said, same as me, movies. I remember them. I've been a GFN ambassador for like 3 years and advocated for Storm to get at. Sure did, man. Let's not forget to tell the people that. Shout out to Dom, who was here at the time. Dom, Corey, Kendra's been around. Alyssa's been around. Vet's not lying, man. And I appreciate him for that every day, man. Vet, you knew what you were doing. You knew you were getting the right dude on the team, man. I appreciate it. That's real. Because this is my passion, man. I love doing this stuff. I'm a tech dude. I feel like we are technology ourselves. If you look at how advanced we are, I know I'm not the only one that's thought that. They model androids and stuff after us, right? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we're advanced technology. We're going to leave it right there, though. Of course, it's going to be saying let me I'm about to shut this down, and let me go into the settings real quick, because I think my mojo got messed up a little bit. What game is this? I forgot. Oh, Wuchang. Yesterday, Wuchang was definitely running at 5K. Let me try something real quick. Let me go into the in-game settings real fast. And I'm talking about, it was actually saying resolution, like the stream resolution was 5K, right? But let's go into the settings and see what I have before I reset everything. Graphics. And remember, these games are not officially, see. So right now, it's not giving me that 5K that I was getting now. And it could be that I wasn't supposed to get it from the jump. But what we're going to do is shut things down. I'm going to close out of the app. All right, let's make sure we go back up first and go to gameplay. And we're going to go to, let's go back to auto. And then it automatically puts me at 65 for 5K, right? With my internet, even though I could hit that 100 easily. You know what? Let's try this. I'm going to leave it maxed out, even though we don't need all that. We're going to close out of the app. Boom. We're going to show you all that I'm ranked in the top 100 on Madden, and this is why I couldn't get anything done, because I've been grinding on Madden and even 2K. So I'm always in the top 100 on Madden, right? In case anybody plays Madden. Now we're going to jump back in. I had 100 and something losses because I will quit out of a game if I know it's going wrong and EA is trying to do me dirty. I'll just quit out. Don't matter. Or I'm practicing plays on the fly against real opponents. You know what I mean? I know I'm going to be top 100 every year, so it doesn't bother me to lose because they're going to reset the records anyway in about 3 weeks. So let's try. Let's kick it off the right way with the 5080 game that we know is 5080 enhanced. All right, already. Dune Awakening. Could a game that's really multiplayer, MMO, could it run at 5K 120 FPS on GeForce Now at this early stage? Let's find out. Let's find out. Said, boo, Madden, vet. Man, I know you don't get down with the Madden, man, and I know why. I know why. You know what I'm saying? I'll keep it to myself, man. Bet says phones, tablets, desktops, laptops, Chromebooks, TVs, so many ways to play AAA games in the cloud. And you're absolutely right, man. You might be able to play on a refrigerator these days. No lie. In a Tesla, you can play GeForce Now. And that's a fact. Here we go. So let's go ahead and launch the game. And I can tell when the games are at 5K because the image pops off my screen in a 3D-like way. Anybody with an 8K or 5K display, 6K, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. Like the text is no longer on the screen. It appears that like that box right there, this Steam rectangle box or whatever, it looks as if it's three-dimensional, like it's off the screen. It's crazy. Hard to explain, y'all. So whenever I see the games that are 5080 ready or when 5K resolution is activated, I know. You can tell the difference between 5K and 4K. Just like you can tell the difference between 1080p and 720p and 1440p from 1080p and 4K from 2K and 8K from 4K. So don't listen to the people out there that are like, man, I can't tell the difference. They can't tell the difference. But others can. Remember that, y'all. There's a difference between 8K and 4K. How do I know? I see it every day. All right. As we compile these shaders, Vet said, I'm going to be buying Madden on Amazon Luna and then be coming for you. Man, that's crazy right there. Imagine
I dream of it.
if Madden was on GeForce Now, or if EA decided to opt the game in and let us stream it on GeForce Now somehow, man.
My path saw the Imperium rise.
I don't want that to happen because then I might not play as many games as I should.
Thou shalt not make a machine.
Oh, look at that text right there. Look at that text on my screen. That text right there is crazy. It's inky. It's like popping off the screen. Hold on, let me see what this is running at.
Sword masters.
5080. I already knew because the text.
But it was the navigators.
I just wish you all can see what I'm seeing right now.
Set the conditions for the Imperium.
All right, we're back.
But I am
5080.
universe you already
Dune Awakening.
Let me describe
a game that's massive, y'all. Let's see how it looks.
In this other universe,
We're gonna skip past this right here.
consort to
See how it really looks. And we're gonna test how it feels. We're gonna see if there's any jitter. I think, hold on. Let me do this right here. I have to do something, y'all. Hold on. Let's go to control panel. NVIDIA control panel. We're going to show you that I have my desktop set to 4K 120. We're going to show you that I have output color format set to 444. All right. 10-bit color depth. All right. Output is limited. I think I can't change that right there, but I think you can put it on full if you did something. I always use NVIDIA color settings and stuff. Set up G-Sync. This TV is G-Sync compatible. I have the Elgato 4KX capture card, and I enabled it. So, but this is what you have to do, right? If you turn on G-Sync and you don't see the beautiful G-Sync indicator, you just turn that on right there. You click this right here, boom. And then when you launch the next game, you'll see it, even on GeForce Now. Because Cloud G-Sync is available. That's another exclusive NVIDIA feature, by the way, y'all. Just crazy, man. I get tired of talking about it, I'm not going to lie. NVIDIA is known for so much dopeness. I get tired of talking about it, man. I know people don't want to hear it all the time, but you have no choice. All right. Settings right here. Display. I don't know if anybody else is doing this right here, man. I don't know if anybody else is doing it the way I'm doing it, y'all. So hit the like button. Tell a friend to check it out. You know what I mean? 5K resolution. Ultra upscaling quality. DLSS. Frame Gen 4X. And people have a problem with frame generation, man. Let me tell you something, y'all. I don't care if I have a little bit of ghosting or whatever you want to call it, around a fast moving object or around the gun reticle thing. I don't know. But with I don't really, those things don't distract me, is what I'm trying to tell you. And I know it can be distracting to some people, so I'm not gonna rub anybody the wrong way. But I'd rather have this enabled any day and get FPS like what you're about to see than not. It's that simple. All right. Now, performance. He has it on performance. But remember, this is DLSS 4. And performance is almost equal to quality. All right, on your previous 40 series, 30 series, 20 series, 10 series cars or whatever, it's pretty close to quality. I've been doing a lot of testing, all right? But if I wanted to, I could put it on balance, quality, or DLAA, but I'm not rocking like that right there. The game is, the DLSS upscaling is so good right now that it looks almost it looks very close to DLAA or quality. So why would I do that? We're keeping it right on performance right now. We're gonna jump into this game. Shadows. I almost cheated you all right there with the shadows. Sometimes I don't like to turn my shadows all the way up. View distance, we're gonna turn that all the way up as well, because we're trying to break things. And here we go. Continue. Oh, my bad. Continue. We're going to run around in the desert for a little bit, get thirsty, not know how to drink, and then get out the game. A sandworm ate me already, so I lost all my items. All right. But we're going to run around with the controller. And then the next game we're going to jump into is Doom Eternal, a game that's not 5080 ready, but I know I just set it to 5K before I went live. I'm telling y'all right now, 20 out of 10. Latency just doesn't exist, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, you can't feel it. At 5K, you can feel no latency at all. I know what latency is. I've been gaming for 40 years, man. Trust me, I know what it is. I can't feel any of it. Fine, precise camera turning, panning of the camera or whatever as I run around. All right, check this out. Check this out, right? As I stay on these rocks right here, boom. All right, jump over there. I'm going to jump right up here. Okay, I'm going to hit X on 3. 1, 2, 3. Pick up the granite stone. All right, we're going to pick this one up. 1, 2, right on 3. 1, 2, 3. No delay. No delay at all. All right, feels great. Running at 5K, y'all. 120 in an open world MMO. Ridiculous. Now this is where I go die. Unless I can throw some hands. Hold on. Can I throw some hands? How do you punch? Come on, man. That's the thing about having access to so many games, man. You just forget the controls. I don't know if I could punch this dude, so I'm about to run. Get the hell out of here. And that's it. That's all we need to show right there. Right? Over 100 FPS, 5K, MMO like Dune Awakening. So we know what, oh, I hit Control, Alt, Delete, and died. It is what it is, though, because I didn't have weapons anyway. That's Dune Awakening. Another AAA banger, right? Next, let's go to Doom Eternal. Not even Doom Dark Ages. Doom Eternal. All right. Here we go. It's not 5080 ready yet, but we're going to hit that play button. And you see how I only waited for like 10 to 12 seconds or whatever, and I launched the next game. So, again, you don't have to wait that long to jump into the next game, but you should wait at least 10 to 15 seconds. Where the game is, just a link. All right, what's going on? Said if you go RGB 444 full and NVIDIA app for desktop, the YCB CR 444 will sit inside it. And when not on GFN, you'll get full range. Hell yeah, that's why I need you. That's why I need you. I'm going to do exactly that. Because I still don't have a full understanding of all that, you know, like the chroma subsampling. I just know that NVIDIA recommended that I keep my 4090 and everything, I think at 420. And so I left it at that and forgot about it. Especially when I do like 8K recordings and all that stuff, man. I just left it alone. But I was watching, man, what's my one content creator that does the TVs? He's Asian. Y'all might know who I'm talking about, man. He does a great job of breaking down the TV reviews, man. Damn, forgot. I was in this live stream, man. He's out there with what are these games? Yeah, dude. I gotta look it up, man, because I watch this dude all the time. I haven't watched him recently because I'm not in the market for a new TV right now. But what the hell is his name, man? Anyway, but he does a good job of breaking that stuff down. Now, right now, you see that the resolution is not, you know, the aspect ratio, everything is jacked up, right? So what I'm gonna do is turn on, and it's probably not gonna be 5K right now, to tell you the truth. So let's go in, and that's the funniest thing, y'all, because I'm telling you, I just sampled the game. I wrote it down because I was on 5K resolution. It looked phenomenal. Let's go video. What the hell am I not doing right? Full screen, borderless window. You just want to put it in 4K for right now. Hit apply. Okay. And I wish I can get that 5K popping, man, because I mean, when I say popping, it was really popping, like off the screen. And I will. You'll see me in like tomorrow, and I'll be showing you all what I'm trying to show you tonight. But again, this is not an officially supported game right now for RTX 5080. It's not one. But I'm telling you right now, as GeForce, as the team tries to figure everything out, with this new upgrade, I was able to try 5K 120 on a whole lot of games, y'all. Now, Doom Eternal is gonna look beautiful and run great at all times, but right now we're trying to show off 5K, so we're gonna go ahead and exit out of this one. Boom. We're gonna go to Doom Dark Ages. Or what about 2016? Let's try 2016 and see what happens. All right, 2016. Let's see if I hit that play button right now. Let's see what happens. Wrapping up your previous session and just in 1 second, loading the game. Where the game is, just the link says setting the desktop to RGB 4444 full range is basically just instructing it open the channel up to maximum width. Bet. But I just know that it creates a lot of clarity for my text, and then it does. I think it did something for my black levels and everything. It just made everything pop more, and that is, I wasn't expecting that, man. It just makes the text on my, because I'm playing on an 8K display, right, 82-inch Samsung, and it is marvelous, man. So let me hit. Oh, see, 5K. Doom 2016. So you know I don't lie. I wrote this one down as well. Doom 2016. 5K, as you see where it says resolution, and it looks like it on this TV right now. Because I'm sweating and I got chills. So campaign, we're just gonna run around in the game a little bit, play with the settings. Continue where I left off. Let's see where I was. Somewhere I was getting my ass kicked. I already know. And I finished this game before, man, but you know how it is. You go back to games and you're just like, man, how the hell did I get stuck on this part right here? So let's go ahead and hit A. Look at this already, the gun. All right, let's just study this one frame right here. Let me break down, and this is not even full screen. Hold on. 1 second. It's full screen, but look, the aspect ratio is off. Come on. Do I need to put it on borderless or something like that? Hold up, y'all. This is why we experiment right here on the channel. What am I not doing right? Resolution, it won't let me do it. Normally you could change the aspect ratio to 16:9. I didn't see it down there. 5K. All right, in game resolution. And that should do the trick. So let's go ahead and save. Keep these settings, yes. Y'all, listen. I have to work tomorrow, but I'm gonna be up late. I had to show these games properly. I have chills right now, y'all, butterflies and all, right? Let me break this down and then I'll check out the chat in a minute. Look at the detail on this damn gun right here, y'all, right? Just really look at this gun right now. Look at the glove on his hand. And I know I'm streaming at 4K and I probably could do even more on the bit rate right now, and I'm not using my 40 series card and using my 3080 to stream this, so I don't have access to AV1 streaming and all that right now, right? But it still should look good enough for you all to see the details on this gun right here, and that device right there with that sparking, like that's throwing the sparks on the floor or whatever. The way that ring looks, the fire is amazing right now. It doesn't look like it's on a TV. It's like I'm looking through an 8K glass. That's what it's like. It's not even a TV right now. And that's just crazy resolution, y'all. Camera pan. Let's see if we get any hitches or stutters or anything like that. All right. I don't want to go too fast. But y'all, no hitching, no stutters. Just smooth ass gameplay. Don't even make sense, man. I think I had my volume down in this game kind of low too, by the way. Let's wake my wife up, piss her off a little bit. Settings. Let me go to audio. I can see through that. Hold on. As you can see, it's 5K, so we don't need to keep that up. Okay, audio. I guess the audio was just low on that part. Vulkan. Everything is maxed pretty much. Motion blur. We don't do motion blur for obvious reasons. And a game that Dune 2016, y'all, looking like this. It's ridiculous. Feeling like this, running at 100 FPS at times or over that at 5K. I promised y'all, I told you, I've been testing these games, man. I'm disappointed that I couldn't show you Doom Eternal because that one right there just made me want to slap something, you know, really did. We're not going to go on the airlock, but what we're going to do is look at the word press, and we're going to look at that RS, how legible that is and everything. And the reticle, look at that red dot on the sight of the gun. It's phenomenal, man. Let's go to the next game. I can't even do it no more. I'm done. I'm done with Doom 2016. It makes me want to play the game. All right. This is right here is just supposed to be a showcase showing you all different games that you love. Now, I wonder if I can do Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. We have to throw a Call of Duty game in the mix, right? Let's see if I signed in. Probably didn't. It is what it is. Worst thing that happened is throw my email, my Gmail on the screen or whatever, but I'll just type my password in. It looks like I'm already signed in from earlier. We're going to try. Oh, no, I'm not signed in. So let me go ahead and throw my password in. Boom. All right. And I think I'm booting up the wrong game because I don't think this one had the 5K, but I think Vanguard did. But I could be wrong. Let's see. All right. Skip and play. Let's see what happens, y'all. Storm just broke everything. I need 5K everything, Vet says. Look at the shine on the gun, man. I'm glad you can see it, bro, because you know me. I'll record it at 8K and throw it on YouTube and just let y'all see the real, you know what I mean? Because 8K, you won't lose that much quality on YouTube when it comes to, why the hell can I think of the simple words, y'all? You know what I'm talking about. How you lose quality on YouTube. I think YouTube looks great, especially at 8K, 4K, 5K, stuff like that. But yeah, you won't lose any of the video, the picture quality or whatever. Or you won't lose as much due to compression. That's the word I was looking for, compression. It's a beautiful card, 24 gigs of VRAM. Man, I'm not going to lie to you. I saw 40-something gigs of VRAM on one of these games, man. That's one thing I haven't looked at. But I think when we go to Cyberpunk, we'll do Cyberpunk next, right? And then we'll run the benchmark, and I could have sworn I saw like 40-something gigs of VRAM. But I digress. Let's see what's coming up next. Now, I'm not going to wait for that to compile the shaders or whatever, man. We're going to jump into Cold War right here. Let's see what the stream is saying. It's saying that it's 5K, y'all. So I'm going to believe that it's 5K because I was going to tell you that I see the text popping off the screen and I can already tell that this is not 4K. And I'm right. So let's play anyway. And let's see how this should look phenomenal. I haven't even completed this campaign, man. That's a damn shame. Too many games. All right. I'm trying to, okay, shaders compilation is paused. That's cool. We don't care about that right now. We're not going to go on multiplayer. I don't think. I will come back and play at 5K though and get some kills. Confirm, resume game. This should look absolutely spectacular, y'all, for a game that came out almost, what, 10 years ago? Over 10 years now?
Adler's in West Berlin.
Not sure.
Do you trust him?
Black Ops Cold War, then Black
What
Ops
about his team?
6.
We chased down Sims, Azalea, even pulled some
Damn,
strings to
I
get
can't. There's
Helen
so many
Park
Call
from
of Duties I can't
MI6.
remember.
We'll get them
I
Mason
know it was
and Louis
Vanguard,
soon.
then Cold War.
I'm not so sure about Park.
She and
All right,
that
let's
man
skip
business.
this. And we're going to show y'all the detail and what 5K really does, man, even on a 4K stream. Check out the evidence board right here. Look at the clock. I'm not going to move the camera right now. Look at the clocks. Look at the clocks, man. Let's look up. The lens flare. All right, the dirty screen. Beautiful. Let's go closer. Berlin, Moscow, and DC. Looks like somebody wrote it on my screen with a marker, with a Sharpie. It's absolutely mind-blowing, man, how legible all this stuff is. November. I can read this whole calendar, and maybe you can do it even at 720p or 1080p. But y'all, this is crazy, man. All right, as you see, 5K because we're only getting 60 65 FPS. 58 is gonna dip. It's gonna go up at times. Ronald Reagan, what's up? Now let's go into settings real quick. And we are going to go to graphics, and we see 120 hertz right there, and we see 5K resolution. All right. But that's obvious, though, because you can look at the FPS counter and tell that. I think I have everything pretty much maxed out, which is why we're getting the FPS that we're getting. But that's okay because that's what we want. We want 5K beauty. Oh, look at that cigarette smoke. Okay. Let's see if it's lit up. Is it lit? Come on, man. You got to light that cigarette. Come on now. All right. So, beautiful game. Let's check out the jacket. Adler. All right. Doesn't look too bad at all. We'll come back to this one another time. We have more games to test out, y'all. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War running at 5K. Write it down, Adler. RTX Blackwell is the real deal. All right. Next game, Cyberpunk. $2077. Shout out to GeForce Now again for giving us access to that the add-on, and I can't remember the name of it, y'all, because it's been a while, but you know what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and jump in right now. We waited long enough. Vet says if Project Storm didn't let y'all know, the 5080 GPU that GFN is using on the 5080 series is using 44 gigs of VRAM. I just did. I was going to show it right here, but man, I knew I wasn't going crazy. I ran a benchmark on Cyberpunk using GFN first thing this morning to show the specs of GFN Ultimate running on a 5080. Where the game is just a link. All right. Says it has 48 available on the RTX 50. All right. But each user is only allocated half. That makes perfect sense. And that's what I kind of thought. I knew we don't need all of that, you know? So, but I do appreciate you all for chiming in and helping out, man. This is why we need tech heads in the building. We're going to go ahead and play. We're going to show that I didn't sign in. I'm sorry, y'all. Look at this right here. Even these colors right here. This is what I'm talking about. The color accuracy and everything just went to a whole nother level, man. Whole nother level. I don't even need HDR. I'm perfectly content with what I'm seeing right now. Okay, let's turn it on right now. We should be seeing 5080 from the rip, and we are. Resolution, 5K. Let's go. I still haven't finished this game yet, man, because some game, Red Dead 2, haven't completed a lot of masterpieces, classic games, man, because I've been waiting for like 50 series and stuff like that so I can take full advantage of the game and just be amazed by it. Because I can't be playing games at 60 and 50 FPS and stuff like that in 2025, man. I can't. I really can't do it unless you're running at 5K or 8K. Okay. This looks insane. But you are, oh, Phantom Liberty. That's what it was. Let's make sure I have the settings right because this game always tricks me, man. I know the new Transformer model is the way to go. Okay, quality. We don't need quality, so we're going to go balanced or performance. I'm going to go performance on this one right here. Oh, we'll go balanced. We'll go balanced. All right, ray reconstruction on. DLSS frame generation is always going to be on. And multi-frame gen 4X. This is where 4090 can't compete. It just can't. 4X. We should be getting close to 80 FPS, maybe 70, 80 at 5K with everything maxed the way I'm about to have it with ray tracing on. Path tracing off for right now. Let's just turn it on. Why not? We'll turn it on for right now. I'm not expecting us to get like over 60 FPS though with path tracing on, or will we? So we go down here, everything on high, psycho. That's pretty much the highest you can get with balanced DLSS. So video 5K. Gotta have the boost enabled, man. Don't come down here, y'all. Don't just leave boost on. Don't just have reflex on by itself, man. Turn boost on with it. They were made for each other. All right. Now, let's go to that benchmark. Vet says, I want Red Dead 2 on GFN. Me too, man. I want everything on GFN. One day we'll get what we want. But I'm more than happy with what we got right now, man, because they're working hard at adding these games, man. And Cyberpunk's on here, and The Witcher 3 is, oh, Witcher 3. Oh, that's coming up next. Keep it in the family. All right. All right, yeah, so we should be averaging about 70, probably low to mid 70s at 5K with all this on, including path tracing. Now, if it wasn't for DLSS frame generation four times, right? 4 times frame gen, I think we would be down in the what, 30s, 40s? With these same settings at 5K? Easily 30s and 40s. But this looks great. It's smooth as butter. And it's running at 5K in the cloud. I'm just going to let y'all think on that. 75 FPS average. 76 if you round it up. 5K full screen. VSync no maximum FPS. I have it at 240 because I tried the game at 1440p. 240 on Blackwell. There it is. So GPU memory 40. There it is right there. But like movies, like where the game is, just the link said, not all of that is allocated to the user, and we don't really need it. System memory, 60 gigs. How many gigs do they have of system memory? 64? Like, that's an odd number. Like, what do you round that to? 58? 64? I don't know. But there it is, y'all. Beautiful. Cyberpunk. And that's all we're going to see. That's all we need to see right now. Is the benchmark, because I don't know if I left off on a nude scene or whatever, so I'm not gonna chance that right here. Next, what did I say? Witcher 3, 5K. Don't let me down, Witcher 3. All right? Do not let me down. RTX, reflex. Here we go. Boom. Wrapping up previous session and in 5. Oh, not even 5 seconds, y'all. Not even 5 seconds, man. The team is doing great things over there, working hard to optimize the service, man. And that's why you'll always see me on it, no matter what. So in the future, if I get a 6090 or a 7090 or whatever, I'm always going to have GeForce Now as well. Because I don't have to download the game. Like, imagine just jumping into a game and then running your games like this right here without having to download the game, patch the game, or anything like that. GeForce Now handles all the patching and stuff on their end. I know it pisses people off sometimes because, you know, there's so many games onboarded on GeForce Now, and I don't know how many members we have out there on the team who are responsible for getting those games patched up and whatever. I don't understand the process either, so I'm not going to sit here and act like I know. But I can tell you that they handle all the patching of the games and all that stuff. And while you're waiting for your one game to patch, if that ever happens, then just play your next favorite game. That's what I do. Or you don't have to do anything I say and just do what you want to do, which is rage out. Video, please, 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 please show me 5K. Please show me 5K. Hold on. I know I'm in the wrong section, but as y'all can see, I max everything out whenever I can. Performance. Does this game have DLSS 4 support? We might have to go balanced on this one. I can't remember. Somebody help me out. Ray tracing on. Global illumination on quality. All right. And we're going to go back to display. And we're at 5K with frame gen. All right. 5K resolution. Here we go. Witcher 3 coming right up. I have never tried the Hearts of Stone expansion or Blood and Wine. I need to progress in this game a little bit further so I can get those unlocked. I did finish the game, though. It's number 2 on my all-time favorite list, man. Number 1, Half-Life 2. Number 2, Witcher 3. Number 3, Metal Gear Solid 4. Number 4, Halo 1. And number 5 is Zelda Ocarina of Time. But I can throw so many games into that 5th spot, man. But those are my top 5 greatest IPs of all time. Can't wait for Witcher 4. Oh, let me do this. Okay, here we go. And we know in these areas, like in these towns and everything, it can get pretty demanding. So that's why I'm waiting right here. We're going to run around, and it feels fantastic, man. 10 out of 10 as far as latency goes. You would think that you would be able to feel like the weighty latency because of the high resolution and because we're streaming this game in the cloud, but I can't feel it. It's not there. You know what I mean? It's just not there, y'all. Like I want there to be latency that I can feel. And shout out to Worms, man. Worms Gaming, y'all know Worms does big things, man. He's always testing games at 8K, 16K and all that stuff, man. But he was at I saw his video where he was testing GeForce Now or Blackwell and did a fantastic job, I think, man. But people are talking about this latency that they feel with controller and all that. I can't feel any of it right now, and I don't know why. And I'm not talking. And again, I know latency when I see it. Like if I could hit the jump button. Hold on. Can Geralt? Can he jump? Felt like he can jump. I guess he can't. But I was gonna try to jump up here on one of these ledges as I was running full speed just to show you all that there's no real latency, y'all. But let's just run. Oh man, cutscene. But look at this game, man. The details. We're going to cut it short right there. Witcher 3 running at 5K, GeForce Now, RTX Blackwell. All right. That's my boy right there, Geralt, man. I love to hang out with him. All right. Next up, Ark Survival Ascended or Baldur's Gate 3. Since I'm already hovering over Baldur's Gate 3, let's go with Baldur's Gate 3 right now. 5K. 5K. All right, where the game is said. I'm going to run Cyberpunk now on the 4090 at 5K balance with frame gen 2X to compare. Do that, my bro. Let me show the people, man, because I love showing the fact that I had my 4090, man. I remember people came in the chat one time and was like, yo, man, you don't have no 4090, man. And, you know, this is a prove it era right here. You have to prove everything, right? So let me go to the NVIDIA app. Oh, that was NVIDIA Broadcast. Shout out NVIDIA Broadcast. Amazing things. Everybody needs it. If you have a 30 series, 40 or 50 series GPU and you make content, you must download NVIDIA app. It's going to cut out all the background noise. The kids who are having fun in your house, the fire trucks in the background, the birds chirping outside your window. People won't be able to hear any of that. All due to NVIDIA Broadcast. All right. I know it sounds like an ad. Maybe they need to make it one too. Here's the deal. I'm trying to find the app and they look similar. All right. Here we go. NVIDIA app. Latest driver. Just installed today. Right. Getting ready for Borderlands 4. All right. Graphics. This right here is beautiful because the global settings now allow you to override to DLSS 4 in every game globally. That's crazy. So all you have to do is come in here, look for DLSS override, hit latest. All right. So this has to be what they're doing on the data center side for these games. System. Here we go. My rig, Windows 11, boom, boom, boom. Latest driver, 14700K CPU, 32 gigs of RAM. I need to go to 64. I feel like I just need to go 64 nowadays. And SSD, 4 terabyte. Hard drive, 2 terabyte. Got to have a hard drive. And 4090 right here. Elgato 4KX is how I like to capture my content. All right, does a great job. So, with that said, we're going to go ahead and, I thought I launched the game, but this is the app, so it confused me. So clean. I love this app, man. All right. We're going to go ahead and launch, if I can remember how to get into it, get started, and skip, and then play on Vulkan. Here we go. Baldur's Gate 3, phenomenal game that I never find time to jump deep into. I got pissed off. I'm not going to lie, y'all. The real reason is I raged. I got mad because I got lost. And I stopped playing the game. You know, that's what happened. And I got trashed by these red devil-looking dudes or something by a bridge or something like that, man, and just never went back in. And that's a shame because I do call myself an elite gamer. But we're going to go ahead and hit Control Plus N to save y'all some time. And 5K. There it is right here. 5K resolution. Okay. 5080. So why is Baldur's Gate? Is Baldur's Gate on that list and I just missed it? I think I just missed it, y'all. It might be 5080 ready. Vet, do me a favor, man. Let me know, is Baldur's Gate 3 5080 ready? I think it was already there, y'all. I just can't remember. They have about 15 games down there. I can't remember them all. But 5K, we don't even have to look at anything else. You can just tell by what you're seeing right here how clean this is, y'all. It's crazy. Let's see where I left off. All right, options. We have video, 5K 120, DLSS performance, We could put it on balance for a game like this. Doesn't really matter. And everything is maxed out. What is that? Depth of field? Never. Never in my game. Bloom, I'll do all that stuff. Chromatic aberration and depth of field, I cannot do. So here we go. Glory in the building. What's going on? Did a 1-year sub and got the game BD4. I was so hyped. All right, he said, I was so hyped for this. I have a 4090 custom loop, but recent jobs made me away from home for long, man. Having a MacBook for work, NVIDIA GeForce Now is a blessing, man. You're absolutely right, bro. Welcome to the stream, man. This is the perfect hangout. Stop by anytime you want. If you want a certain game to be played, let me know. Bro, this is how we do it, man. Technology, a couple brews or whatever, and just good fun. This right here is on a whole nother level, though, y'all. I've tried to pick up a controller, and you can play this game with a controller, but it's only right to use my mouse. And we're just gonna go ahead and jump for joy if we can, right over here, man. If you like Blackwell, jump for joy. There it is. It's that simple, man. All right, now
On I go.
let's go over this bridge right here. Game is beautiful. Look at her hair. Hold on for a minute. Okay, you all can't see this, but that ponytail, you can probably see the individual sections of the ponytail, what she used to wrap her hair, man. All right. Ridiculous that I even paid attention to it, right? Being a dude, but details on deck, especially on this 8K display, y'all. All right. Let's turn this camera around real quick. And it's just, everything just looks so clean. Let me look at this this lantern. Okay. Let's go to Mountain Pass real quick, and then we'll get you all out of here, and we're going into the next game, which is I don't even know, y'all. We'll find out when we get back to the main menu. Because there's so many choices, man. Crisis 3. Crisis 3 at 5K, anyone? Still so many games, man. I told you I have about 50 games on deck. Ark Survival Ascended. So many different games that I can run at 5K right now.
Nothingness in every direction. Then there are 3 figures before you.
All right.
An armored male elf exuding power and
So that's funny how I get on this stream and I'm not stuck anymore. I found where I was supposed to go that easily. Well, one direction I could have went in.
With even paler eyes.
Vet says Baldur's Gate 3 is GeForce RTX 5080 ready now with mods. App, see, there you go. I didn't pay attention, bro. I just jumped in. You know me, I'm jumping in. I glanced over the list, but I'm like, let me go see how many games I can actually set to 5K to be included in my stream with the 5080 ready games. But look at this, man. I just wish I can just bust all of you over here or fly you all over here, man, so you can just see what I'm looking at right now, because this just makes me just want to go to bed, man. Like, look at this. HDR is not even on, but this right here looks like HD. It looks better than HDR on PC. Now with NVIDIA's HDR in the app, oh, that's all that. NVIDIA app, that HDR right there, man, that's the real deal. So I think we've already seen enough. Look at this, man. Yo. Look at this. Look at her face.
The voice is gone.
The armor.
Muted
Details.
This gith relic.
The little buttons right here,
Why
a
does a
little.
half-elf
It's
carry
just
it?
ridiculous, man. All right, we're out of here. Baldur's Gate 3. I need to get back on it, y'all. But as you can see, I was playing the game. I do have hours into it. I just need to get several more hours. Quit out of that one. And then we're going to go ahead and show what Vet just said. The game is RTX 5080 ready. I just didn't do my homework. There it is right here. Now with mods. Wow. Now Oblivion. I don't think Oblivion is ready yet. But we're going to go ahead and launch it anyway. When I checked it earlier, it was only it was running on 4080 at 4K. Let's see if anything changed. Random Bullet, my bro. What is the deal? What's going on with you, man? We back. We back, bro. I'm telling you right now. I know I've been playing a lot of Madden. You know what I mean? Before that, I was playing a lot of Gray Zone and Pub and all that stuff, PUBG and so many other games, man. But I went to Madden. I did a little 2K. But I've been waiting for this day right here. That's why you didn't see me dropping GeForce Now videos, man, because I was just waiting for the 5080 to drop. And now you're going to see hundreds of videos on the channel again, y'all. And it's never going to stop because this right here is just mind-blowing. It's on a new level. So get ready for it. If you want, you can read those specs compared to yours to your viewers if you want. Where's the list? I can't find it somehow. On the desktop app, you mean? It's down there. If you actually have the upgrade is rolled out in your area, then it should be there. Yeah, it should be there. But it's definitely down, and I wish I could show you. I just jumped into this game, but it's definitely in the app. As you scroll down, you'll see it. Okay, let's hit Control+N. Save some time, y'all. Oblivion is 5K ready now. It's amazing how that works. Earlier, it was at 4K. Now, it's at 5K. I have to show y'all a little bit of this game, man. Look at this. Look at the Oblivion. Look at the title just jumping off the screen. That white inky 444, man, is just killing it right now with the text and all that. And the black levels and that fire, just the orange and red transition, man, with that smoke and the particle effects, and it's just crazy, man. That's why we PC game. Okay, instead of me minimizing the overlay, I'm just trying to look through it like a dummy. All right, here we go. Oh, so see, this is what the problem was. The stream said 5K, but in the game settings is 4K. That's what I was talking about. Okay, so it always said 5K, but in here, 4K. Either way, it's looking better than 4K. If you ask me. So, yeah, that's what the problem was that I ran into. If it's a problem, I don't know. But I had everything ultra. Okay, if we can't hit that 5K mark, then we can't. It's a no-go for this one right here. But that will be quickly resolved, man. I'm not even worried about that at all. I'm just trying to do everything set to 5K for all those people who have the 5K monitors and or displays and you're ready to go. Now, got to hear a little bit more of the theme song and then we'll get y'all out of here. All right, here we go. Next is gonna be Clab Score Expedition 33. I'm never going to say the whole title, so man, Expedition 33. Xbox Game Pass, this is how you change your store again. If I had the game on Epic Game Store, I would click right there, 3 dots, boom, change game store. Now, this is tricky because if you have games on Xbox Game Pass and you're like, I know I have the game, it's included with Xbox Game Pass. This is so dumb. GeForce Now is so dumb. Before you get out here and you start saying that, all right, you come over here, you watch my stream, and then you say, man, what are these three dots for? And you click on them, and it takes you to Change Game Store, and you go to Epic Game Store, and you go to Steam. Wherever you have that game at, make sure you click on that store that you purchased the game from, or you claimed it from. Xbox, and I'm going to hit play. And they're wrapping up the previous session, and in 3, 2, 1. Of course, it's going to take longer this time because it was 5 seconds. Glory said, okay, yeah, I was playing Mafia on 5080. Mafia? Oh, that's right. Old Country. I think that is 5080. Expeditions is going to look insane. All right. Man, I can't believe my Stream Elements is working, but do subscribe, y'all. Never miss the storm. All right. I need to add some more. I'm trying to do a little something, man. I'm actually trying to be a little streamer, man. And definitely follow me on Twitter, man, because I do drop notifications whenever I go live in case for some reason, YouTube is hating on me and they don't want you to see this goodness. Do follow me on Twitter as well. Even better is the add shortcut feature. Vet, man, a copy and paste, man. You have so many features. I told them, like, there's 1,000 things that we can tell y'all about. I mean, literally 1,000 things that we can discuss. Best unused feature I use all the time. The homie Vet. Do check him out. Subscribe to everybody. If you make videos and you make content, man, do not feel afraid. Drop your channels in here, whatever you need to do. Let people know. I'm not a big YouTuber at all, but if you make content, I'll stop by, and I want other people to do the same thing. So drop your channels or whatever. Resolution 5K. This is beautiful. Look at, okay. All right, here we go, y'all. Let me see what time it is, man, because I'll stay up all night. It's almost 11 o'clock. Damn, time flew by. Yo. This is the perfect screen right here. Let me take a screenshot of this right here, man. I just took a screenshot. It looks so good, I had to take another one. Here we go. Speaking of that, you can take screenshots on GeForce Now as well, and they'll be added to a folder that you can access and check them out and do whatever you want to with them. I could just watch this for like another 2 or 3 minutes because it looks so damn perfect. That black background with those gold letters and that white, that just the perfect white, man. The perfect text. And that Expedition 33 is not on the screen right now, y'all. I can reach out and just grab it. Press any button, not on the screen. Here we go, though. Beautiful. So you know the game is going to be beautiful. All right. We already know we should be at 5K. This game just got, I think it got the DLSS. Yeah, it got the 4X range and update and everything, right? So, here we go. Everything epic. Boom. Let's hit continue, see where we are. We're going to get destroyed right now. We're definitely going to get wrecked. September 9th. Let's go to this one. Oh, I don't even think I'm at an enemy right now. So we're going to run around in this building and let you all see how beautiful this game looks. With the lighting. Okay, we had a little hitch right there for the first time, but that is fine. That could be shader optimization or anything like that going on. Whenever you're streaming on GeForce Now, if you look up top where it says network stability, frame loss, the longer you play, you may see, if you're lucky, you won't see any frame loss or packet loss or anything like that. But if you see a lot of red numbers under packet loss and frame loss, then you could have an issue going on your end. You might need to reset your equipment or whatever the case is and try it again. You won't see it whenever you launch a game for like the first 5 minutes. You shouldn't see it unless you have a major issue. If you see packet loss or frame loss or anything like that within the first 5 minutes of gameplay, you might need to reset your equipment or troubleshoot, look into it, call your ISP or whatever. because you're most likely going to keep having those issues across multiple games. But right now, saying I'm only using 65 megabits because that's what I set it to for the bit rate. And it shows total available is a gig, right? Fluctuates. I'm looking right there in the middle of the overlay where it says bandwidth. Resolution 5K, boom. Let's check this out. Game is beautiful, man. Everything is just popping, y'all. Popping. Hold on. Okay, let's rest. Upgrade attributes. I think I want to be able to. I want a little bit more vitality. Oh, I can't even up. Can I upgrade this dude right now? How do I switch characters? Okay. I don't think I can upgrade them right now. Oh, I don't have any points available. That's why. Why would it tell me to upgrade or recommend upgrading? And learn skills. I have 2 points available, so let's learn a new skill. From fire, deals medium single target damage, 3 hits, uses weapons element, heals self by 20 if the target burns. Ooh, we want that. We want that. Okay. Does she have anything like that? Deals medium single target ice damage. Okay, consumes mana. I don't know. I forgot what it is, y'all. I'm just making it up. All right. But healing light heals the targeted ally by 30 to 50% health and dispels status effects. Let's see, because I'm gonna unlock something. Let's just go for this one right here. Deals medium fire damage to all enemies. 1 hit, applies 3 burn, consumes. I don't know what that is either. Increased damage. I need to play this damn game. Electrify, critical hits. I don't even know which one I want to go with now. Let's go wildfire. It is what it is. And we'll save a point for next time. So, Claire Obscure Expedition 33, y'all. Beautiful game. Love the game. 5K, over 100 FPS. And just look at this. Got the harp right here. Can't play it. Accordion. Can't play it. All right. And that's enough of this one. Here we go. All right. For the last and final game, man, you're going to fall in love with gaming all over again when that happens, Glory. All right. Man, it looks crazy watching on a 4K TV. That too on YouTube. In person will be crazy. What you may be looking at. Hey, look, man, it's so crazy. I don't want people to be like, man, stop overdoing it, man. We get it. Like, we really get it. Like, it can't look that good. No, it does. So I try to downplay it a little bit as much as I can, man. I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to at the same time, man, because it's gonna seem like I'm just trying to sell people pipe dreams or whatever, man. But this right here, if I'm not playing Madden right now and I'm in the top 100 on Madden, if I'm not playing Madden NFL 26 right now, this is the only thing that can take me off of Madden right now, y'all. It's GeForce Now. This is just amazing, man. I can't rate it because it's off the charts. All right, Doom Dark Ages, Flight Simulator. Hey, y'all, which one do you want for the last game of the stream? Doom Dark Ages, the Dark Ages, or Flight Simulator 2024 at 5K? Which one do y'all want for 5K until tomorrow when I jump into another stream? And then we're going to have a whole nother list of games like Crisis and Crisis 3 and so many other ones that I forgot. Assassin's Creed, Mirage, and Origins. Gears Reloaded, Doom Eternal. We're gonna get that one back at 5K. Star Wars Outlaws. This is what's coming up, man. Wuchang will be running at 5K resolution. Indiana Jones, y'all. All right. Ark Survival Ascendant. Hellblade 2, 5K. And some other ones that I wrote down somewhere, man. I got like 50 games that I could just boot up and just go 5K, just go. Which one of y'all want out of the two? Assassin's Creed. Oh, Assassin's Creed Shadows, man. I said that. I think I said that. Never seen Flight Simulator. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Same thing. You come over here. It's on Xbox Game Pass. If you have that for premium members, all right. Xbox. Here you go. I'm a Game Pass for PC subscriber. It's the only way to go. And here it is. Even this boot up screen and all that stuff looks amazing. Just look at the colors on that. It's crazy. Absolutely bananas, y'all. I can easily, I'm gonna go through like a 6 to 8 hour stream so easy playing these games at 5K, and I'm not even playing the games yet. I'm just sampling games. These are just appetizers, man. And I'm gonna find like 50 more games in this library. And I'm telling y'all right now, I will be trying games at 5K that nobody else is trying, man, because they don't have the patience that I had. They don't have the dedication and the drive. Now, let me stop sounding cocky and arrogant, but it's true. Nobody can do it like me, man. Nobody can do it like me. I will say that much. So if you stumble across the video, man, there's always 3 things I like for y'all to do, man. That's keep it safe, keep it positive, and keep it gaming. But also hit that like button. You know what I mean? Subscribe to the channel. It's free. It's like a little white or white button. I think it's white. Hit that subscribe, man. Turn on notifications so you can rock out with me every time I go live on these games on GeForce Now, man. RTX Blackwell. I can't stop saying it. Now, Ada Lovelace was the dopest code name. All right. But Blackwell, RTX Blackwell, and I know it was named after, I forget. I know that's his last name, but I forgot. First name. But those code names are just dope. Look at this. Look at this, man. This is for Vet. This right here is for the homie and the brother Vet. I'm not even going to play the game, man. I'm going to let you look at this right here. Look at these colors. And this is not even HDR, bro. Look at this here. Let's go do a landing challenge because I don't remember how to fly. Let's see. Landing challenges right here. Let's go see if we can land a plane real quick for Vet. Let's go get some beautiful lighting. But I need to be able to see the runway. Damn. They even have a Super Hornet right here. Beautiful. I just want a beautiful sky. Cessna. I should be able to handle a Cessna, man. Let me see something. See if I can get on the leaderboard before I end the stream tonight. Oh, let me pull it up because you know it's gonna say 5080, and you know it's gonna say 5K. But it won't say 120 unless I change the settings because this right here is one of the most demanding games of all time. Here we go. Let's go into settings real quick. Video, where are you hiding? Graphics, right here. 5K. DLSS 4. All right, performance. We'll leave it on performance for now. because we want to have the. Oh my gosh, I didn't even have it on 4. Yo, I didn't even have it on 4x frame generation. Man, this is about to be crazy, y'all. Save and back. Here we go. Start challenge. Okay, I'm coming in from that way right there. I'm gonna do a little angle, and then we're gonna land this bad boy. Let's go. Oh, I hit the wrong button on my controller. Let's go. Okay. Might have some shaders to catch up on for a minute. No. Blackwell, wait a minute. Don't tell me Blackwell just loaded this game up like this, man. And I'm about to fly right now with no hiccups, no shaders loading. Hold up, man. All right, here we go. Now I know, let me see something. Let me pause it so I can look at the track again, because the first time I do this, I'm gonna probably crash. Okay. And here we go, vet. Real locations based on Google Maps telemetry and data or whatever. Look at this, man. Flight simulator. You wonder why people love it so much, man. This is why. You can fly over your house right now, vet. I'm talking about, like, you can literally fly over your house where you are right now on this game, dude. Your old high school. You can do that. Okay, I think I just lost my path, man. Okay, we need to start making this turn, and we need to be a little bit higher. Hold on. I forgot how to do all the camera stuff and all that, so bear with me. Let's check that flight path again, and I'm off of it already, man. Stall. No, don't stall. Don't stall. Don't stall. Feels great. Looks great. Running at 120 FPS. I'm gonna say it like my mom. That don't make no damn sense. But she would say goddamn, G-O-T. That don't make no goddamn sense, man. Where's the runway? Damn. All these streets look so realistic, man. I'm like look at that intersection and stuff down there, man. Look at this. Again, nobody does it like me. I already know, man. I already know nobody does it like me. Traffic. Okay, got cars down there. Stall. I know it keeps saying stall. All right, now let me adjust my flaps. Okay, I'm gonna keep the flaps halfway. I forgot how to adjust the trim, so we're gonna go ahead and power down. Sounds like a real plane. And we're gonna coast this bad boy. Landing gear. Wait a minute. I don't have to let the landing gear up on a Cessna, I don't think. But here we go, y'all. Can we get a nice score on the first attempt? We're coasting. Feels great. I don't need a HOTAS. I got my left thumbstick on the Series 2 Elite controller, and we're about to touch down, baby. Oh, I messed it up. Come on, man. I just blew that. Oh, I blew a good opportunity. I do everything half right and then mess up at the end. That still should be enough for 30,000 points, man. Wasn't too bad, in my opinion. Activity success, man. That's for my homie Vet right there. First try. 414,000 points. I'm going back in on this game at another time, y'all. I got to go to bed. I don't want to be tired at work, man, because I work with middle schoolers, and they have a lot of energy, man. I love them, but they'll get on my damn nerves if I don't get enough sleep. So with that said, y'all, again, 3 things I need y'all to do, man. Keep it safe, keep it positive, keep it gaming. Keep it locked to the channel right here, man. Shout out to GeForce Now. Don't let anybody tell y'all that GeForce Now is not the realest, best cloud gaming service out here, man. Yeah, don't let nobody tell y'all that. And I like to thank everybody that showed up in this chat, man, and kept me company until I entered the stream. Look at this though. Look at the beautification of this damn game. Let me get a screenshot, man. That's a nice little score right there. That's for the homie vet. Boom. Right there. I can just go to sleep right here. Just watch this image and go to bed. So we're going to go ahead and stop right here. F4 out of this bad boy. Alt F4. Boom. I think this was a W stream, man. What do y'all think? I feel like going on, but it's not Friday or Saturday. I got to go to bed, y'all. Until the next one, y'all keep it safe, y'all. Be good out there, and get on GeForce Now Ultimate today. It is the real deal if you haven't noticed already. Peace. I'm out of here. I'm waiting for that response, though. Let me see. Have a good sleep, man. I'm going to mess with GFN a lot, man. Good stream, and nice to meet you. You all. Yes, sir, man. Come back, bring a friend, do what you got to do. It's always going to be real, and it's going to be love over here, man. I'm out. Peace.